6:45 in the morning, Thursday, February 1st, 2024. And I am up this early and in my van and actually out about to pick up a catering opportunity for the DeliverThat app. And in this segment of the Gig Geezer, I'm going to show you a true dichotomy of how these orders pay, but also just show you how I'm starting off the month with a couple of catering opportunities. It's not often that you're able to start off the month with 2 catering opportunities that's going to earn you at least $300. Now, this first one, the total dollar amount is $330, and it is projecting to pay about $36.70. That is a very typical DeliverThat order. I have mentioned in past segments of the Gig Geezer how the average payment for a DeliverThat order, regardless of the dollar amount, is going to pay somewhere in the $30 to $39 range. If you happen to have an order opportunity that pays more than $40, consider it good. Usually it's, at least in my market, the Columbia, South Carolina metropolitan area, it is because you've got wait time that's been added onto it. It's typically because of wait time that you're going to see more money. Just a straight up payment, not going to happen. Well, since July 2023, this is now my 11th order, and altogether, I can count in total earnings or about $390 total, as I mentioned. Last month, I completed 5 DeliverThat orders, and they paid a total of $193.37. In December, I completed 3 orders, and they paid $125.25. And then the other 2 opportunities were in August and in November of last year. Both of them paid $34.26 each. And then I went a couple months in which my account was silent because my account was temporarily suspended, and I just didn't get around to going through the re-education process to get my account back off of suspension. Why my account was placed on suspension? Late cancellations. And that was very high. It was a very hotly disputed late cancellation because it was an app issue, and for some reason they're saying that I canceled late, although it was an app issue, and it was my word against their app. It's my word against their technology, and we know how that tends to go. The driver's always presumed wrong. But I'm about to go over here across the street to pick up this order. It is going to a place that I once dealt with as a 1099 5 years ago now. It's kind of ironic that I'd be making a delivery over there, but hey, it is what it is. I kind of want to apologize for the quality of light, the light quality of this, but then again, we're just doing this in real time. Okay, I'm about 5 minutes away from the drop-off location for this first catering order opportunity. And fortunately for this one, it was an easy pickup in that the order was already ready. You will have catering opportunities in which you may have to wait. There are places that are notorious in your respective markets in which, regardless of what time of day it is, they're late. But then again, you also have situations where you go to certain pickup locations, and this is where the quality of catering bags come into play. I've got some catering bags in which they're plastic lined. They're insulated, but they're plastic lined, and that is a big lifesaver. I've talked about this in past segments of the Gig Geezer, but I'm sharing it again because it's probably been about a year since I've talked about a catering orders and some of the intricacies of catering opportunities. But you want to get yourself some good quality catering bags because the contents can spill out into your bag, and it's been my experience that these bags, if you don't have one that has a liner, those bags can be ruined, regardless of how you wash them and all, because they don't dry well. Um, because especially if you have the bags that have the foam lining, the foam pad lining, it's ruined. It's ruined after you wash it. So if you can find some good quality ones, pay the money to use them. It will pay for itself when you have like some drinks that spill into your bag, or the actual contents spill into your bag. That actually happened to me with a catering opportunity that I did yesterday. Stuff spilled into the bag. Hey, all I had to do was wash it out, wipe it down with some disinfecting wipes, and I'm good to go. So that's the difference when you have good quality bags and when you don't have good quality bags. The bags that the catering apps will give you to start out, they're of modest quality. They're gonna rip on you. They're gonna rip on you at some point very soon. It's just a matter of when. But we're about at the drop-off location. As a customary practice, I do not document the actual interactions at pickup and drop-off. But then we're going to pick up this conversation at the location of the second catering opportunity of today. All right, we're going to resume the conversation now with this second catering order. In between catering orders, I actually completed a last mile delivery opportunity. It was a set of 3 individual picket fences, probably used for either for gardening, or possibly, more than likely, it's for gardening with tomato vines. But anyway, so now we're heading to the pickup location for this big catering order. This is a $1,400 order that I happen to catch in the open offer section. Usually when I see orders like this on the Dlivrd app, they usually are assigned to me. But then again, my status with Dlivrd has changed significantly over the past year. In fact, since July of last year, I have seen very few Dlivrd catering opportunities. In fact, this one that I'm doing now will be my 15th catering order since July 2023. But the big thing about this order is that this is the largest order that I've had since July of 2023. In fact, the Deliver app allows you to go back a little more extensively than the DeliverThat app. But it was July 24th when I had one for $244. And then July 6th, I had one for $234. Might as well round it up to $235. But over that time, okay, July 2023, I completed 3 catering opportunities that month. And in August 2023, it was none. I had 0. September 2023 and October 2023, I had 3 orders each that I completed. November and December 2023, I completed 1 order each. And then last month, January 2024, I completed 3 catering opportunities. Now, I know that Dlivrd is going through a lot of changes in terms of its company's growth. At one time, when I did upload more consistent content about the catering apps, I mentioned about Dlivrd at the time, which was a year ago, was a relatively small company, less than 20 employees, and they were in less than 100 markets. I don't know what the numbers are now. I just don't know. But we're going to resume the conversation from the pickup location, and you'll see the type of order that I picked up for today. All right, I'm now picked up and loaded, and the correct number for the items is $1,435. Now this particular merchant does not package their stuff as well as other places. They've got stuff with plastic. They got stuff
and cover. They've got stuff covered with plastic wrap, but it's very easy for stuff to come out. In fact, that's what happened the last time I completed a catering opportunity for from this store. It went to a high school, and that sour cream went all over in my bag. I mean, it was a bad experience. Fortunately, me having the quality of bags that I have, all I had to do was kind of put ice in there and some water and kind of douse it out, and then I was good to go again. But I have delivered to this building before, but it was just small. It was just regular like Uber Eats and Grubhub type orders, where it was for an individual, not for a large body of people. This order's for 90 people. But hey, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity, one that I have not seen in quite a while. Truth be said, it's a good thing having a Sprinter/cargo van like this because of the space that's involved. I could do this in the F-150, but I am more comfortable in the Sprinter/cargo van. Now, could it be done in an SUV? Yes, it could be done in an SUV. In fact, this time, well, not this time, 4 years ago, but at one point back in 2020, as I've shared before, I went around doing I went around doing early catering opportunities and a lot of gig food delivery opportunities in a Nissan Pathfinder. So we all do what we have to do to make things happen. But I think over time, you do try to put yourself in a better position for even better opportunities. So I'll get back with you once we're at the drop-off location and wrap up this segment of the Gig Geezer. And by the way, if you like the content that's been provided in this segment or in any other segment, hit that subscribe button. Give my content a thumbs up. Share my content among others, and I definitely welcome your comments in the section below. All right, so we're coming up on the drop-off location, which is a business park, place that I used to come to a lot about 20 years ago when I first went on my own as an insurance agent. There was a health insurance company that occupied one of the buildings over here. I called myself taking an alternate route, a quicker route, one that might be easy on the items, given how that they were wrapped and packed, but who knows? My biggest concern is going to be the sour cream and this other stuff that's in the bag with it. I'm not familiar with what it is though. Again, based on my experience with the last big order that I did for these people, we will find out. But I'm going to have to treat this rather gingerly, at least using the cart setup, and we'll go from there. I think this building has an elevator, if I'm not mistaken, the one that I'm going to. So that makes things a little easier. But then again, when a lot of catering opportunities, you are on your own. Alrighty, I am moments removed from having completed that catering order. It took me 2 trips to bring everything up. What's interesting about that particular building is it's one that I used to go in quite on a rather frequent basis about 20 years ago, when I was doing primarily group benefits. It was the place where it was the domicile office for the insurance company that competed against really the insurance company in the state. Well, that said, apparently the 90 people had ties to education, and so when they saw the food come in, it was like, oh, I was a very popular person, and so their minds were now set on eating again. Now, I did get a little help from a lady whom I went to the actual office that I was supposed to go to check in with. She helped me set things up, as you can tell here on the inset. And she actually came down and brought up one of the bags, which was full of it was a bag of, she brought up one of the bags that consisted of some type of salsa and sour cream. And so there were no spillage of sour cream this time around. So I think the you know, when you get finished with an order like that, of course the app is always on you about making sure that you're there on time and that you know that you're dealing with a large number of people and things of that sort. But the biggest relief is when it's done, because you move on to the next earnings opportunity. And so that's what I'm about to do now. I'm actually going to a last mile earnings opportunity. Already for the day, I'm at about $340, and this one should put me around $400 for the day. So that's all I have to share for this segment of Gig Geezer. This is the final total that I ended up with for today. And if you like the content that's been provided in this segment or in any other segment, hit that subscribe button, give my content a thumbs up, share my content among others, and I definitely welcome your comments in the section below. I'm Inwood Lane. As always, may your grind and may your hustle continue.